be showing us something wonderful in the kitchen.
Thank you for watching La Cucina Famiglia. I hope you've enjoyed my grandmother Laura's signature dishes from southern Italy. If you have a friend or a loved one that you'd like to send a video clip in on, hopefully we could feature their signature dish on our show. So send that recipe in. And here's to you, Grandma. Salud. Welcome to La Cucina Famiglia. I'm your host, Rich Cirillo, and today we're going to Calabria. Dina Santillo of Imwood sent in a clip about her grandmother, Nonna Cantino, which is Anna Cantino's wine cookies. So later on the show, we're going to feature Dina's recipe. Today we also are featuring an escarole dish with white raisins, garlic, black olives, and some capers. We're also going to prepare a salad, very simple salad, with some fresh pears, blue cheese, and a pear vinaigrette. Okay, we're going to start off with some extra virgin olive oil. You're going to want to coat the bottom of your pan. I'm adding about, I'd say about 4 or 5 cloves of chopped garlic, minced garlic, to my oil. And once you see the flavor start to release into the oil, we're going to start to add our red crushed pepper and our anchovies. You want to mash the anchovies into the garlic and the oil. We're ready to add our capers. It's about 2 tablespoons of capers. And we're ready to add our black olives. That's about an 8-ounce can of black olives, 6 to 8-ounce can. Okay, we're going to let that saute for a while. Get all those flavors incorporated. Okay, we're ready to add our escarole. Now I washed 2 heads of escarole and patted it dry. You don't want a lot of water in your escarole. It will cause a splattering to occur. So what we're going to do is we're going to get it all in here. Then we're going to steam saute it. And what I mean by steam saute is we're going to put the lid on it and have it reduce. Then we're going to be able to add our other ingredients. All right, this has been sauteing for about 8 minutes now. And as you can see, it wilted down. You may have to add a little bit more olive oil to this. And give it a little salt. All right, you want to see a little oil on the bottom of your pan. So I'm going to add that now. Okay, we're ready to add the raisins. I have a cup of white raisins here. Give them a stir. This dish, between the sweetness of the raisins and the spiciness of the red pepper and the salt of the cheese that we're going to add, makes it very unique. I have some seasoned breadcrumbs here, little cheese and parsley. You want to sprinkle it on top. You want the oil to absorb the breadcrumbs, almost like a stuffing. There you go. I think you need a little bit more. Okay, that's what you're looking for. You don't want to overcook the escarole. Still want it to have some texture to it. Okay, we're going to sprinkle with some Parmesan cheese. Okay, it looks like we're almost ready to plate this. And as you can see, the escarole still has a lot of consistency and color. And there you have it, a great escarole dish with some black olives, capers, red crushed pepper, breadcrumbs, and anchovies. It's great with some Tuscan bread as a starter or as a side dish.
I would come home from school and I would walk in the door and smell something so delicious cooking. And I would say, Nana, what are you making? Oh, I'm making fresh scroll and beans today. And the nice part of it was that the scroll was from the garden. She would just go outside, pick the scroll, and boil it, and the taste is much better than in the store. You can't beat it. The next day I would come home and I would smell something so good again. And I would say, Nana, what are we having for supper tonight? Oh, we're having macaroni with fresh crushed tomatoes from the garden, basilico from the garden, and garlic. She seasoned so well, and fresh olive oil. Then she would make fresh meatballs, and we'd have sausage and brajol. The sauce was absolutely delicious. Everything was fresh.
Okay, we're going to start making our sweet red pepper sauce. You'll need about 6 sweet red peppers, garlic, red crushed pepper, salt, olive oil, and a little bit of sugar. So I'm going to start with cutting the pepper and de-seeding it. I'm going to make sure that there's no seeds. Okay, you want to slice them kind of thin. When you coat the bottom of the pan with a little olive oil, add in some fresh garlic. It's about 8 cloves there, minced. Okay, a little red crushed pepper. Let that garlic release its flavor into the oil. Okay, and we're ready for our red peppers. We're going to let them saute, coat them. We're going to let them soften. And I'm going to remove them from the pan. We'll put a lid on it and let them reduce a little. All right, we're going to remove the peppers. They've softened a little.